Here we go. Round two. Back again. My cat just ran into my feet. He scared the
Oh,
shit out of her somehow.
what an opening.
I know. That kind of caught me off guard there. I just kind of like kicked her. My bad, dude. Didn't know you were there. Anyway, Dom, how are we feeling from 2 hours ago?
I have started the process of making some sweet potatoes for tomorrow. Everybody,
There we
happy
go.
Turkey Day.
Turkey
It's a
Day.
big one. We got a good slate of games. We'll talk about them
Mm-hmm.
all.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it should be a fun, filling day for us all.
Yeah. Perfect. I mean, again, addressing the fact that we recorded 90 minutes ago, my hat was too tight. I'm not trying to look like we're not recording the same day because I'm wearing the same shirt.
I
It's just
had a
getting a little
different,
squeezy. It's a little squeezy on
yeah,
the head.
had a different hat on. Switched back to the same hat. Don't want to go
Fair
too
enough.
crazy.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, well, let's get into it. Starting with tomorrow. Let's go to the 4:30 game here. Chiefs Cowboys.
Yes. And so we were just talking about this right before we started, and we're slightly on two different sides of this. I think, um, and I've said it a couple times now with the Chiefs. I don't love their secondary with how they've looked so far this year. Cowboys have the highest octane passing offense in the league behind the Rams. I like to spot a lot for them. You're on the reverse side of this just because you think Chiefs can't lose again kind of situation.
Yeah.
But it's been a weird year for Kansas City and
Mm-hmm.
going to Dallas, who just won last week on the
No,
at
it
home
was at
against
home.
Philly.
So they're home again.
Yes,
Yeah, and
which makes sense now. But so you're still at home again.
mhm.
Everything going on with Marshall Neal, and this team is really coming together as a collective to play. And then even more so, their defense, they're figuring it out. I mean, with the addition of Quentin Williams, and then kind of everything else falling into place, I kind of like them in this spot. Kansas City on a short week had to really battle it out against
Mhm.
Indianapolis to squeeze out that one in overtime. I don't know if they can do it again. But again, it is Kansas City. It is Patrick Mahomes. Anything is possible. They could lose this game by three, or they could win this game by two touchdowns. And to most people, it's not going to be surprising. But just in this instance, I kind of like Dak and what that offense can do.
That's fair. This really just comes down to, for me, um, normally, you have the spot where, like, the emotional letdown games.
Correct.
Cowboys, I feel like, just played their Super Bowl. Chiefs go into overtime, get a win. If there's a team in this spot that you trust, since they're both coming in that way, like, there's one team I definitely trust more
Sure.
to, like, stay calm after that.
Correct. Yes.
Like, I do. I think it's much more likely that the Cowboys have the emotional letdown in this spot,
That's fair. I'm not
and
doubting
that's really what I. Because again, it's not that I think that the Chiefs are playing wildly better football than the Cowboys are right
that.
now by any means, but I think they're just in a position that they have to have these games. If everybody's going to keep keeping pace right now ahead of them in the AFC, like, they need to win these games. Like, you look around, it's what Jags play the Titans. Who else? Bills play the Steelers, and who's the other one? Chargers. Oh yeah, Chargers get the Raiders.
Mhm.
Like, all winnable games there, and they need to catch those teams. Those are the teams that they don't have tiebreakers with right now. Um,
Sure.
yeah, so I'm just of the thought that, like, I can't
Fathom.
imagine, yeah, like the Chiefs with Patrick Mahomes being basically on the brink of elimination
Hmm.
or potentially eliminated before December, or just at all for that matter. Like,
Yeah. It's a weird
it's a
world that we
really weird
could
thing.
be living in. I
No.
I don't and that's just kind of where I'm at. I don't know. I don't know what
Hmm.
to expect. I don't know what the situation's going to be because with this Chiefs team playing such average football into now we're about to be in December. I just
Hmm.
don't know what this looks like for them.
I expect points
Yeah. Oh,
more than
I mean
anything.
the over under is 52.5.
Yeah,
So
like that's
it's going
still
to be
I think the one
volatile.
constant there. Yeah, like because again, the Chiefs, the run defense is very good. They're going to be able to take away Javante for extended periods of this game.
Yeah.
But
Like I said,
the
that's
Cowboys,
not where
they
my
have that. Yeah, I was just going to say, Cowboys have that second punch. They're going to be in this game no
the
matter
entire
what
time. Even
because
if they're
yes,
out of it, like we saw last week on Sunday,
yes,
even if they're out of it, they're not out of it. They turned it
Dak
on and they
and
just
Pickens can
blew
catch
it out of the
fire
water.
for a quarter and or half a
Everything.
quarter and just get
Yeah.
rolling there. Be
Yeah.
right back in something. But again, I do think Chiefs still win this game.
We'll see.
Fair enough. Thursday night game. Joe Burrow's back.
Joe Burrow's back, and so is Jamar Chase. So it's a
I
different.
mean,
It's going to be a
it's a
different
different
feel in
animal.
that. I just don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't know
Yeah, I don't
if
know
I don't even know if
how
they're
game
rushing
ready
him
he's going.
back. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know any part of this.
it's all weird. It's so weird. Turf toe is the weirdest injury out
Mhm.
there because you can aggravate it, and if it gets
Yeah, it
aggravated
could
again.
flare up 3 plays into the game for him.
I mean, fortunately, he did get surgery on it to fix it. That's the one positive. He wasn't trying to let it heal naturally. He did the surgery to fix that situation and
Mhm.
then let it heal. So theoretically, it is the best possible case for him, which would lead to it not flaring up. Again,
Mhm.
though, that could all be hearsay, and it 2 plays in, dead in the water.
Yeah, I mean, again, to be fair in this one too, like even with him playing, I mean, I don't even know if it's official yet. Is he officially playing?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
it's still 7 point spread
correct,
because that O line is horrendous and the defense is a turnstile.
correct.
So even if he does get hot, like this is again a spot that the Ravens should be taking advantage because
Yes.
it's not like the Jets the last couple of weeks who've had a pulse. Like Aaron Glenn is getting those guys fired up, even though they're bad.
Mhm.
Like Bengals defense doesn't feel like they have any juice to
Right.
them right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a weird team. So
Hmm.
I'm curious to see how that's going to look with Burrow back in the fold. See if they can get some life in there.
Hmm.
Otherwise, it's the same
Right.
feeling I have every week when I look at the Bengals.
Yeah, and above all else, it's the same thing this week again. Just win.
Just win.
Just win. I don't. I
That's fair.
still don't need. I don't need style points. I just
Hmm.
need winning football games.
Yeah.
This 5 game win streak has been ugly the entire time. Just win.
Amen.
That's all I ask.
You're looking for different things than I am, and I respect that.
That's fair.
That's fair.
All right, let's jump to Sunday.
Yes.
Sunday, let's go to Jags Titans.
Oh, we're really jumping up there. Okay.
We are really jumping up there for good reason.
I mean,
Um,
did this? I just want to see Trevor Lawrence put belt the ass here. Like there's nothing stopping you. If this game is a one-score game, there's a problem. I'm
I
serious.
think it's going to be a 1-score game. Titans rush defense is no slouch with
I'm
Jeffrey
not saying,
Simmons there.
yeah, for sure, but that
And
doesn't change the fact that you should be able to pass on this team
they should
handedly.
win this game, yeah. But again, it's Trevor Lawrence. He's going to give them a possession at some point, and then on top of that, like there's just a world where the run game doesn't get going for Jacksonville,
Correct. Correct.
and it does fall into his hands. And he's like, the more chances you give him, he's going to make a mistake. On top of that, DK. I don't know if you saw this. He could break the all-purpose yards record this year.
Ooh.
I can't pronounce his first name. DK, the Titans receiver and punt and kick returner.
You
Yeah,
said
who's
DK,
been
and my mind went to
not
Metcalf,
DK
and I was
Metcalf.
like,
Yeah,
I don't think so, but sure.
just something. I mean, I can make the attempt if we want
Hold
to.
on, I'll look at his name here.
Chimere. Chimere?
Chimere.
Chimere?
Chimere sounds
See,
correct. Chime.
Chimera? Charizard?
No, you're going the opposite direction. Jesus. Hold on, I'm pulling it up. But continue.
Yeah, that's just like a random other tidbit where like Titan special teams has been really freaking good
Yes.
and
I'll
really good in the
agree.
last month. So I do think this is going to be a one-score game. I am not betting it just because the Jags defense is also very good at taking the ball away, and as much as I am liking Cam Ward, he's going to give them a few that they can get their hands on.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's one of those that like I just don't have enough conviction. But like if I were to bet this, I would be taking the 6.5 with the Titans. Just a weird spot.
Interesting.
Weird spot, weird matchup.
I don't like it, but hey, to be fair.
Again, I think the Jags win, but if this is a 23-20 game, like it's not going to surprise me just because I think this is a bad matchup.
Fair. I get what you're saying.
No.
Dude, this is
All right.
hilarious. I'm not seeing this guy on their depth chart.
Really?
Yeah, hold on. I'm just gonna Google it.
Yeah, here I'll read it real quick. I know I liked it, but
I just don't trust your pronunciation.
I don't either. That's what I said. I am very unaware.
You said
Yeah,
the
no, if
Jag-
you-
Did you say the Jags or the Titans?
No, Titans.
Oh, that's why I can't find
That's why
it.
you can't find him. Yeah.
So confused.
No, I saw another tweet about like if you add return yards to your fantasy league, DK has the most points
Oh,
in fantasy.
Shamir DK. Okay. His
Yeah.
last name is DK. That's where I was getting thrown off. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it's Shamir
he's
DK.
currently on pace to break Darren Sproles' record by almost 30 yards.
Nice. Hey, I mean,
He's on pace
that's
for 2,720 all-purpose yards. Darren
That's kinda
Sproles'
crazy.
record is 2,696.
that's actually crazy.
Really crazy.
No.
So that's just like a fun little nugget.
Nice. All right, where are we going next?
Let's jump down to... Do we need to say anything about Falcons Jets?
I mean, the game's awful. It just has implications for top pick.
I
Top
would
pick
just
for
be
Jets
putting
or-
this for the Rams, yeah.
You got to. I mean, if you're the NFL, you're just rooting for the Falcons to win. Like any non-Rams fan, you
Here's
should
the crazy
be rooting
thing.
for the Falcons to win.
I really expect the Jets to win this game.
They probably do.
And
I mean, it's
I'm
plus
probably going to
2.5.
put them
It's
in a
gonna be
nice
close
little,
game.
like, underdog parlay,
Yeah,
which could be
mean-
fun.
you got Tyrod now under center. I mean, it's Kirk for the Falcons moving forward because Michael Penix has 0 ligaments left in his knee.
Yeah.
So it's just I don't know, man. It's a weird spot.
We've got them spaghetti knees.
And then it's that's the same thing with the Saints Dolphins game. There's not a whole lot to talk about there.
No, not really, but I will later on.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Vikings Seahawks. Again, this is really just Seahawks keeping pace at this point. Like,
Yeah, I think they
you're
do. It's
on
you
the
got
Rams'
better-
heels. Yeah.
You have to. You have to win every game, and that's because the Rams look like they're going to.
Yeah. And that, what is it? They play each other week 18, right?
Which is crazy.
Like that. Yeah, you just got to keep pace, make that week 18 game mean something.
No, they play the Rams week 16.
16,
On
that's
Thursday
right.
night.
Oh, shit. That's a short week game, too.
Mm-hmm.
Who the
And the
hell did the
Rams-
Seahawks get?
And the
Week
Rams
18.
play the Lions.
Oh,
week
they get the
prior.
Niners. That's also going to be chaotic
Yeah.
as hell, too.
It's
But yeah, no, I
interesting.
mean, that's all I got to say there. I think it could be a very long day for McCarthy. Or no, not even McCarthy. Just kidding. It's
It's the
the other
rookie.
guy, the
Uh,
undrafted rookie.
yeah, Max. I saw it today. I saw it earlier. It's Max.
Mm, let's find that out. It is Max Brosmer.
That's fine. Let me start with.
Yeah.
It's just rookie playing against a top five defense in the
Yeah.
NFL who's just crushing. It's not going to be good. That's all.
hmm Chargers, Raiders. Chargers
Again,
coming off a
same
bye.
thing. Same thing.
Yeah, like we
It's
got a few of these like
the
really
Raiders
imbalanced ones.
Raiders look miserable. They're trying their best to get the number one overall pick. That's the only way they
Yeah,
can
at this point.
ensure that they get a quarterback and the quarterback they choose. But even then,
Mm.
it's my same point. I just no longer agree with the idea of drafting a quarterback and hoping it works. So
Yeah, no, I get it. There's just I also understand the other side of it where you do take a guy because you have to like it's a quarterback league. You have to look like you're trying,
sure, sure. I mean,
you
it's
know.
it's a double-edged side of the coin there.
Yeah.
All right,
And then we got the Sunday night game.
Broncos Commanders. But again, my same opinion here. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if Jaden's not going, which I don't know if he is,
I
it's
was
gonna be even
just
worse.
looking at that. It looks like probably not.
And Terry's still hurt. Debo's hurt. Austin Eckler's still done for the year. It's their offense looks abysmal. Their defense is old. Brock Purdy, I think, might only have to score 10 points in this game to win, and his defense might be able to do that for him.
Who?
Not Brock Purdy. Oh my God, Bo Nix.
I mean,
The same person.
yeah, but you know.
But Bo's a little more athletic, but um, Bo might only need to score 10 points in this game for them to
Yeah,
win that.
it might be elder abuse on Mariota. If we're going to be honest, I mean Broncos are just looks like they're just trying to chase that sack record right now,
And
which they
probably
could get. I don't
Yeah.
blame them. I don't blame them. A lot of sack records this year.
Yeah. Hey,
Crazy times. And then Monday night game, Patriots again playing those frisky Giants.
this is interesting because Dart is back this week.
I think you
So,
got everything out of Jameis, and I think it still makes
You-
him
you-
frisky.
you got the only good thing out of Jameis.
Mm-hmm.
Because if Jameis plays this game, it's going to be a nightmare. Big nightmare.
Yeah.
But it's interesting. Very interesting spot for the Giants. I do like this matchup slightly for them. However, it's tough for me to not just think, oh, the Patriots are going to win this game by 2 touchdowns. But again, they
I
made
see.
it interesting last week against the Lions, so like anything is
That's it.
possible. So
I think
I
this
just think
Giants team, they're the best. What 2-8 team, 2-9
2 and
team
10,
that I
2 and
think
10,
2 and
2
10,
and 10.
whatever they are. Like
They're just
I
playing
mean,
spoils at this point, which I love. I love a team that plays spoils. They have their quarterback.
mhm,
Wherever they end up drafting, it's going to be BPA, and
mhm.
it's just a fun kind of team when you're like that.
Yeah, I mean since Dart has come in, which was
Week 4.
thank you. You knew where I was going with that. Yeah, they haven't had a bye yet, right? No.
No,
So
they desperately need one. They've lost
yeah, true.
one.
Everybody's hurt. I feel bad for
So-
them.
so-
But here's my thing. So Dart comes in, they beat the Chargers.
Mhm.
They lose to the Saints. I remember saying that was a bad spot.
Correct.
They
Beat the
double
Eagles.
up on the Eagles, lose late to the Broncos. Again, shouldn't have lost that game.
Yeah.
Then everything goes to hell when Scatterboo gets hurt, Dart gets hurt. Like
Neighbors
that was
is
just
hurt.
kind of the game from hell. And a questionable PI in that game allowed it to
Oh, that
get
game
as
specifically.
out of hand.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just meant for the rest of the season. They've played close games. I
No,
mean,
but I'm just saying, yeah, close
you
games.
lose-
I mean, they lose by 10 to the Niners, fine.
But
But
that-
then,
yeah.
you know, they lose late to the Bears. They are close with the Packers. They go to overtime with the Lions. Like, they're a
Yeah,
fun team.
certainly.
They are not making it easy for anybody.
And they close out the year Commanders, Vikings, Raiders. So
I know. Yeah, that's the only thing that's going to. Well, I mean, not the worst thing in the world.
yeah, I mean, for them it doesn't really matter. Like
Yeah.
yeah, like you kind of if you're a fan, you're kind of like rooting for them to lose a little bit just to ensure you get like an Arbel Reese or somebody like that.
Right. I mean,
Uh,
they need
yeah,
secondary pieces like none
they,
other right now.
not okay, Caleb Downs, but you don't want to draft a safety in the top 10. It's just
No.
like, man. So
It's a
that's kind of why.
weird. They're in a weird spot.
Well, that's why I was saying Arbel Reese. He's that kind of Swiss guy that you can move around a
That's
lot.
fair.
So I like him a lot for that. But again,
But yeah,
what does it matter?
that's fair. I just like where the Giants are headed.
Yeah,
It's
they're
that
going
simple.
in a good spot. I mean,
It's not so much this
they have
this
their
year. It's
pass
just going
rush
forward.
set up. You got your quarterback. You got your offense of the future. You need O line.
The O line. I mean, the O line has played well. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
but
too. Like I
you
don't
gotta,
like when Andrew Thomas is healthy. The O line plays well. That's the biggest thing.
but you have both your tackles on expiring deals.
Don't love that.
No, not at all. So
But they have a lot of cap space, don't they?
they have a ton of cap space. So they're
I was
fine.
going to say, yeah, they're
They'll
not
figure
paying
it out.
much. All
No,
right,
they'll figure it out.
enough about the Giants. All right, let's get into our picks. A little recap from last week. Dom, you hit on the Rams, the Bears, and back-to-back weeks on your underdog pick, right? It's back-to-back.
Yes, sir. Back to back.
Back to back.
We're
Got the
trying to go
Cowboys
for
plus 3.5 against the Eagles. Gives you
18 and a half on the
what
week.
is it? 18.5 on the week.
Correct.
Oops, I did bad math there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I did that. Yeah, 5, 10, 18.5. Whoops. So that takes you to 133.
There we go.
Now we're back. Now, what are we doing with mine? Because I missed on the Bucks, but hit on Chiefs, Niners, Bears, and then I got a push. I had Cardinals plus 3. We've never addressed this.
So we haven't. Um, I told you and you brought it up to me. I instantly just said, give you a point for a push because
Okay.
you didn't lose it. I think a point is fair. So yes, you did do bad math because that does mean I've gained on you.
You did. Yeah,
And I
missed
was
something
confused
there.
on how
But
you said I'd lost on you, but yeah.
yeah, no, I didn't. It didn't really make sense when I said it either. So anyway, that gives me 16 on the
Yes.
week. Yeah, and gives me 144.5.
So
All right, now we're
I'm
back.
at what? 138. Is that what you said?
133.
Oh, damn. All right, still
Even.
11 back. All right, we'll get there.
Still 11 back, but hey, that's 2 games. 2 games and a push apparently.
And I feel good about my picks this week. So
I know. I think the door is at least going to be open.
we got
I have a
6
feeling.
weeks left, man. A lot's gonna happen.
Fair enough. All right, so let's get into the first one here. The first game tomorrow, Packers Lions. Who you got? I think I know.
I'm going. You know it. If they're available, I'm picking them. Give me Detroit. I like this spot. Coming off a close game against the Giants, they want to show up, and they're at home in this one. They were away first week against Packers, where they lost, unfortunately. But I think it's a different team. They've looked different. They look healthy, and Dan Campbell is getting his team right again. And they need to win games to stay alive in the NFC. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts. You cannot lose. So they're more desperate than the Packers, who are also a desperate team. But I think they are the more desperate team in this game, and that is why I like them.
So I'm on
And
the
you're-
Packers.
Yeah, I already knew that. You're always on the Packers. I'm always on the Lions. It's just
I know.
how it is. It's how it is.
Yeah, I I feel like this Packers team is a bad matchup for the Lions.
Sure.
They can get pressure on Goff, and I get that it's in Detroit. That's why Detroit is favored.
I just also think it's a
But
different
they
team.
just
I don't
they
know.
just look off. See, like I feel like the last like
Last week was weird. I'll give
3
them
weeks, it's just been a little bit weird. Like, okay, they had that. What was it? The week against the Commanders. Was that the week that Dan Campbell started calling plays?
where they just put belt to ass. Yeah.
Yeah, and then, but I said even in that time, like, okay, it's working now, but like, I don't feel like this is going to be sustainable.
I mean
And
that game
Gibbs
against the
bailed him
Eagles
out.
was
Gibbs
so
bailed him out.
weird.
Yeah, yeah, the whole thing. I mean, there's 1,000 yards of offense in that, and it was what 27-24 or no 27-20. So it's
What with the
final or
Giants?
29-22. Yeah, like it
34-27.
was
It's 34-27.
34-27. They did get to 34. All right,
Yeah.
couldn't remember, but yeah, I don't. I didn't come away from that game having any real confidence in the Lions.
hmm
And I think the Packers, on the other hand, are starting to get into a groove. Again, I think the game plans have been better. Love has looked better last week, notwithstanding, but they weren't asking him to do much. They just wanted the control clock because he wasn't 100%.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just so looking at the Packers. I mean, obviously your last 2 weeks have been against the Giants and the Vikings. You gotta
Mm-hmm.
hope that you come. And the Giants game was close. It was a very close game the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
The Vikings
Again,
was
that
not
was the game
close.
with 10, 12 drops, though, too.
Yeah, sure. And then the Vikings game was not close, which as expected. So
Mm-hmm.
I think both of these teams has kind of dealt with like a similar last 3 games. One game where you dominate, lost to the Eagles, that is low scoring and should have been a lot more points on your side than it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then a tight game against the Giants. Different order, but similar outcomes.
No, I agree with that. I'm just saying, like, outside of Gibbs, like, there's nothing that I feel confident hanging my hat on with the Lions right
Sure,
now.
sure.
Whereas with the Packers, like, that defense has played really well. Jacobs is back and is healthy. And since the fourth quarter of that Giants game, Jordan Love looks a lot better. Like, he's trending in the right direction. Whereas Goff, like, especially after that Eagles game, like, that was a rough watch with him. Like, I feel like he's kind of trending in the opposite direction right now,
Sure.
which is weird. Like, it's all weird
Uh,
with them. Like,
I don't necessarily know. I think it's always going to be, especially when you play Philly in Philly, which Philly seems to get all their big games in Philly. I don't understand that, but
well, I mean, also it's Jared Goff outside and it's
well, yeah.
cold. I mean,
So
Goff with the two gloves is
I'm
not
not
great.
I'm not going to put too much emphasis on that game, but obviously it's something to look at. I want to see how he does
Fair enough.
here in this spot against this defense again. See if they can make the changes necessary, and which I obviously I think they do. So
That's fair. Yeah, I just still think that the Packers, like in the trenches, are better up front, especially on the defensive side,
fair enough.
and can give Goff some fits again.
Fair
All right,
enough.
moving on. Friday game, Bears Eagles.
Somebody has to do it. So I'm going back to the well. I'm going with the Bears. I
I
can't
am
believe I'm
too.
doing this.
I'm
Wow.
with you on it. I am actually.
Um, I think the Bears have been doing all the right things, saying all the right things. And I think this is finally an offensive scheme and an offensive mind that can beat the Eagles and it not be a low scoring affair. And I think it'll still probably be close. You're playing Philly. Philly always makes it close for whatever reason. But
Yeah, it will be,
I, yeah, but I
regardless.
just like the spot here on a short week and the Eagles coming off a heart, 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 heartfelt loss against the Cowboys. So I think they're going to be reeling a little bit here. Yeah, I don't know, man. This Bears team is just different. than the past. I'm not saying they're Super Bowl contenders, but they're fun. They're different. And I'll
I was
take
just
that
gonna
over
say, I feel
Philly.
like they can out weird the Eagles
Exactly.
in this game.
Exactly. And
Like
then
I feel like the weird late game stuff, Bears seem to have more of that right now,
exactly. So I like them
or at
in this
least just as
spot.
much of.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm with
And
you on
and,
that too, and
and the
I think
Eagles we've seen them disappear in games for quarters at a time. So you don't
yeah, and I
love
think the
that.
Bears are getting healthier on the in the secondary,
Correct. We were talking about that in the
and
previous episode here.
let me double check myself. Tyreek Stevenson still has not did not practice today,
The,
but Kyler Gordon was a full participant. Jalen
yeah, him
Johnson, full participant.
yeah, Jalen Johnson playing is huge. He hasn't played in
Yes,
how many weeks, so him coming back against this team locking up AJ Brown, which AJ Brown locks himself up, but locking up AJ Brown
fair.
and having everybody else healthy is pretty important for this team, this game. And so I don't know. I think it's a good spot for the Bears.
Yeah. Also, saw a little nugget today. The Eagles have the third highest rate of 3-and-outs
Which
in
is
the last
insane.
decade.
That's
In the last
insane.
decade, they are only behind
How are you
Jared
eight?
Goff's
How are
rookie
you
year.
8-3? It's
Division just went sideways on them. I mean,
you just look at
lost
it
two
and
games
you,
into that division.
yeah, you're just looking at it and you know like this is not a real team. They
No,
beat real teams, which is crazy, but they just don't feel
but
right.
they just don't feel real. Like, especially now, like the O line does not look the same. Nolan Johnson is hurting
Yeah.
them. He
If
didn't.
they
Yeah,
don't
no, he didn't play. Like
yeah,
it's
if they don't
it's
get the
bad.
first round bye, I struggle to see this team going far in the playoffs. I really do, especially with how competitive the NFC is. If they like
Yeah.
somehow draw the Seahawks in the first round, oh, that's an awful matchup.
Yeah,
Awful.
yeah, and their only saving grace is they might get them at home.
That would be it. That would literally be it.
But actually, might be better for them because the Seahawks are better on the road. So weird with them.
Yeah.
With that home field advantage, they're better on the road. Makes no sense.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump to Sunday.
Yes.
Sunday.
Which game do you want
Texans
first?
Colts. We'll go in order. Texans Colts. Who you got?
I am going with the Colts. I think Colts at home or are they away?
Yeah, it's in
Shit.
Indy.
All right, so that's what I thought. That's how I have it marked on my sheet, but sometimes I mark it wrong.
Hmm.
For that purpose, I like the Colts. I like Jonathan Taylor. In this one in particular, yes, the front seven of Houston is very good. However, I like the idea of Taylor continuing to open things up for that passing game. If you get him going early, unlike what you did with Pittsburgh, I think that was their learning game in how to utilize JT very effectively. Because ever since then, they've kind of leaned on him when needed, and he's gotten it done for them. Albeit the KC game last week, but I just think leaning on him, allowing DJ to open it up a bit, that's really going to change the narrative of this one. And I just don't
Mhm.
know if the Texans' offense is going to be able to keep up. Simple as that. But again, I've said this
Yeah,
before,
no.
and Houston's slapped me in the face.
I mean, Texans defense is unreal this year.
Yeah.
Giving out the least amount of yards per game, but their pass defense is definitely better than their run defense. So I'm with you on this. I think in Indy,
Okay.
yeah, no, that's kind of what tipped me over the edge on it. I was really going back and forth on this, but I just feel like in Indy, they actually have a home field advantage there.
Mm-hmm.
That part of it, especially if it's Davis Mills again,
Yes.
I don't think he can do it 4 weeks in a row. And yeah, exactly right. And then I think this is a spot where they can get Jonathan Taylor going,
Yeah,
and it's bounce back spot.
fair. Yeah, I'm with you. Okay.
Yeah, so
Wow. Shocked
I
that I'm
agree
with
with you
you,
on
but
that one.
yeah. All right. Let's
All right,
go
and then
to.
let's get to the 4 o'clock window here. We got
Oh,
Bills at Steelers.
is this game at four
Who do
o'clock?
you have? It's a
Uh,
4:30 game, I believe.
Oh, that means I like my pick that much.
Yep,
Yeah.
4:25.
Yep. All right. I'm going with the Bills in this. I
Mm-hmm.
The Bills have, especially Josh Allen. He's had the Steelers number over the last 5 years, and I just don't see that changing. Um, Sean McDermott especially has had the Steelers numbers. He knows how to scheme properly, changes his defensive looks, and changes what they do on the offense to really mimic what the Steelers kind of bring out. And as we know, the Steelers have the stalest defense in the NFL, run the same things, don't really switch anything up. I think this could be a dangerous game for the Steelers and what they kind of bring to the table because they're just going to get bullied. I saw it 3 years ago. Buffalo dropped 33 on them in the matter of 12 minutes, and it was just an absolute blowout. So I'm not saying it's going to be that, but it is going to be kind of ugly, in my humble opinion.
I am going to shock you.
Oh, you're going with the Steelers.
I am on the Steelers side of this one.
Ugh. I don't think the Steelers have won a game outside of the 1 o'clock window yet this season. I'm going to be so honest with you.
That's fair.
I'm
Josh
double
Allen's
checking.
record is actually not good when James Cook does not rush for 100 yards. I'm trying to
Fair enough.
find the exact number on it now, but I don't think he's won yet this year. I don't believe he's won yet this year without James Cook going for 100. And I think the Steelers are going to have a field day with James Cook.
So
They
the
can get
answer to
after
that,
him. They can slow him down.
yeah, the answer to that, they technically won a 9:30 a.m. game against the Vikings. Otherwise,
Oh,
every game they've won
your
is
thing,
1 o'clock.
yeah.
But yeah, to your point, very reasonable. But that is dependent on Derek Carmen. When Derek Carmen plays, their run stopping defense improves tenfold. When he does not play, they cannot do anything. It is a night and day difference.
Fair. I like the spot. I think that O line is still not great. I think between slowing down James Cook and getting after Josh Allen. Do I think they're going to have 8 sacks like the Texans did? No. Do I think this is a game where TJ Watt might wake up for a little bit
I mean,
and eat a little bit?
TJ's
Yes.
played like this is the thing. People are shitting on TJ. He has played service. He's
I mean,
forced 4 fumbles on the year or something like that.
no,
He has 8
I'm just saying
sacks,
he's got the lowest sack rate of his career since his rookie season.
which is very odd. I don't. I think he will have a big game kind of
But
snap
what I'm
out of
saying
it.
is do I think this is a game that could be?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's fair.
In Pittsburgh's kind of reeling. They're home dogs. It just feels like a Tomlin spot.
Okay.
So that's where I'm at on that.
I'm gonna continue to disagree with you, but
That's fair. I know
I get
want me to be wrong, not just
amazing.
for our little game here, but just for your own well-being.
Yeah, which is weird. Who roots against their team? I'm despicable.
You do. All right. Who's your underdog pick this week?
My underdog pick this week is Browns against the Niners, and I'm going with the Browns. I like the spot a lot for Cleveland. San Fran's going to Cleveland in this game. Weather's going to play a big factor. I feel it's going to be cold, and then you also have the weather, the lake effect going on Sunday. So I think that's going to play a major factor into Brock Purdy and can he get the job done? He played abysmal on Monday, but the Panthers
He
just
played
played more abysmal.
horribly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Panthers as a whole just played terrible. And what are you gonna do? It happens. But you're just not going to see that against this Cleveland defense. They will make you make mistakes, and then Miles Garrett just will continue to be Miles Garrett, and that's not what you want for the Niners. And I don't know. I want to see consistency back with Brock Purdy, and I just don't think we see it today, or not today, but Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah. No, I love that one. I support that
Yeah,
one heavily. Um, however, I'm going big game hunting here
big game hunting.
for some of the same reasons. We got a West Coast team coming east and playing at 1 o'clock. I got the Panthers +10 over the Rams.
I was wondering why you skipped that game. That is certainly big game hunting. You know me, I love going with the Panthers. It just something about them's fun.
Yeah.
I don't love that. I simply don't
I
because
don't see. I don't think
you've
I've
bet
gotten
against
a
the
Rams
Rams.
game right this year. I
Yes,
bet against the
I
Rams.
was
I
gonna
pick the
say.
Rams no matter what I do. I can't get the Rams right this year. However, at the very least, I feel like I'm getting a cover on this, and I feel very confident in that.
That's a fair
It just feels
assessment.
like playing the Panthers. It's good. It's bad. Back to good. And again,
Correct.
it's McVay going East Coast, early window, or not even just McVay, just, West Coast team coming to the East Coast and playing in the 1 o'clock window. Always weird. They almost always come out flat.
Correct. I
And
mean, I just don't
I
think
feel I feel good about it, and I like it.
that's a tough one for
There
me
were
to get
several
on board
games. That's fair. Again, this is spot dependent.
with. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to crush the Rams for losing this game.
Correct.
Actually, it
Yeah.
would be a twofer because then my Panthers season total over would hit on this one then too. What a way to
Look at
get
that.
that one. Um, yeah, I don't really have much else to say about that one there.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm
Yeah.
not going to doubt it too much. You know my opinion. Everybody's going to know my opinions, but yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. All right, let's get into my picks here. Last week, 2-2-1 last week. Felt good about a lot of these, despite how some of them went. Wins on Bears -2.5 against the Steelers, and then Packers -6.5 against the Vikings. Got a push on the Cardinals +3 against the Jags. That one just kind of hurt a little bit. They get that game to overtime, and Jags find a way to pull that one out, which, you know what? Good for you, but also, why?
Yeah.
Losses on Bucks +6.5 against the Rams. That went sideways very quickly, and then Baker got hurt, and it all just went to shit. Nothing good about that one. And then Lions -10.5. I don't feel bad for that one. That's an auto play. It was the
Yeah.
right thing to do. But pesky Giants stick around. Take that game to overtime. Lions only win by 7. So we are now 29, 25, and 1 on the year. With
Still
that being
positive.
said, a couple of them still, hey, we're still above 500. That's the important thing right now.
In the green is good.
A couple that we already talked. In the green is good. A couple that we already talked about. Panthers +10 against the Rams. I just like the spot. Browns +4.5 against the Niners. I'm with you on that one. Everything that you just said. It's early window. West Coast team coming east. Myles Garrett could eat in this game. This is a bet on Browns defense, not on anything else going on with that team. Another game that we already talked about here. Steelers +3.5 against the Bills. It just feels like a Tomlin spot. So much. Home dog, more than a field goal. I think they're actually a pretty solid matchup for the Bills. I like where I'm at on that one. And then 2 other games here. I am going with the Dolphins minus 5.5 against the Saints.
I agree.
Feels a little weird,
kind
but this is in Miami. Yeah, I think
kind
they
of
could
mentioned it.
start running a track meet on them.
Sure.
In Miami, a little bit of light rain, but if Saints are probably going to have to wear their black uniforms in the Miami Heat in November.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. Playing down there this time of year, and New Orleans is still warm, but they play in a dome, temperature controlled versus what's going on in Miami there. And Miami's looked good on offense recently.
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll be able to run the ball on them. Waddle will get free a few times. This feels like a Dolphins by 10
Yeah.
kind of thing there, in a game that nobody is going to be watching unless you live in Miami or New Orleans.
Yeah.
And then I have the Bucks minus 2.5 against the Cardinals. Cardinals get a little bit of a heartbreaker there. Have to go to Tampa. That's the other part of this one here again. Really riding the also a 1:00 game. Wow, I am really fading the NFC West this week. Everybody's going West Coast to East Coast and playing at 1.
Yeah.
Not great. Bucky Irving will be back. Limited, but will be back. Godwin, another week back. He'll be on the field more. Whether Baker plays or not, I still like this.
Mm-hmm.
I think Teddy Two Gloves can take care of business for a week.
If needed.
When he actually has a week of preparing and everything like that. It's not like he's coming in ice cold like he did on Sunday night.
Fair
So there
enough.
we go. Panthers plus 10, Steelers plus 3.5, Browns plus 4.5, Dolphins minus 5.5, Bucks minus 2.5. I feel good. I feel good about this. There was more games this week that I was a fan of. It's always nice when that happens.
Yeah.
I'm not stressing over my 4th and 5th picks like I was last week. I didn't love those. I didn't like the lines last week.
Yeah, last week was a weird week. This week's weird in different ways, so we'll see.
Yeah, we have 6 or 7 really good games, and then
Rappers.
6 or 7 just duds.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, you got anything else?
I ain't got nothing else. Everybody enjoy Thanksgiving. Have a good day with your family.
Happy Turkey
Watch
Day.
a little bit of football. Take a nap somewhere in there. Because we got 3 good games for the first time in as long as I can remember.
Yeah, I kind of hope the Chiefs-Cowboys game gets out of hand because that'll be
think
my
it'll be.
power nap before the Ravens game.
Oh, it gets out of hand. I think it'll be close. So
I know. It's going to be annoying, and I'm going to have to stay awake.
it's gonna be annoying. Yeah. It's gonna be a fun day.
It is
So
what it is.
everybody be thankful. Have a good one. Let's get out of here.
All right, let's get out of here.